I bet you weren't expecting this one so soon. Hello everyone, and welcome to Yakuza 3. We're playing the remastered version of the original game. That's right, this is our first original experience in that sense. Like, it's still a remaster. However, there is no more Kiwami. Kiwami is gone. We've played Yakuza 0, which is a whole different ball game. And then we've played the Kiwamis of 1 and 2. And now we find ourselves at the beginning of a new journey, Yakuza 3. I'm very, very curious to see how this is going to continue off of the absolute insanity that was Yakuza 2. A conflicting game that I both loved and didn't love as much, but also loved. You know, it's a weird one, that one. Obviously, I saw it through to completion. I fought the Amon clan. I have fought Amon 3 games in a row. Can we make it 4? Who knows? Too early to think about that right now. We're going to start a new game from the beginning. Elephant in the room. Kiwami 3. I've already bought this game so long ago in the Yakuza series sale. So I own up to Yakuza 6 currently, I believe. I don't think I've purchased any of the later ones yet because they're on sale often, and I'll just wait until I get closer to that point. But, you know, I bought it in a sale a really, really long time ago, and I'm not really in the mood to pay like full price for the game again. That's one of the reasons. It's also got, like, you know, the whole community is apparently in civil war over the game in regards to either what it's doing or controversial, problematic hiring choices or all of that kind of fun stuff. But we're not going to focus on that. We're not going to get into it. You know, this is not for drama. This is for excitement, enjoyment, and extreme gaming. You know, this is going to be a Kiwami experience because it's an apocalypse experience, you know? But it's the OG. I know that there's like a side story thing being added, Dark Ties. Maybe we'll circle around to Kiwami 3 really far down the track, you know? Maybe modders will figure out how to put the original likenesses in, and we'll see what happens. But all that aside, we are playing the original Yakuza 3 Remastered, affectionately titled by every second person you come across on the street and their mother, who also repeats it with a nod and says, yes, Blockuza. We'll find out. I mean, we'll see how we go. Unfortunately, I like to go into games without, you know, a mainstream opinion or some sort of like accepted common trend about a game. It's just so I can, you know, have that out of my mind. Sometimes it's unavoidable, and I think with Yakuza games, it's quite hard. This is known as a problematic game in terms of the combat. Let's see. Let's try it for myself, and we'll find out. And maybe I will. Maybe I'll struggle. Maybe I won't. And regardless, I'll form my own opinion. Let's jump into Yakuza 3. Start a new game on the standard difficulty level. And I received a Yukio Bell as a present. Already given a gift. We're off to a good start. This is a work of fiction. Any resemblance to actual persons, living or dead, or actual events is purely coincidental. Furthermore, this was 2009. All right, 2009. 3 years after Yakuza 2.
Oji-san.
今日の晩飯だ。さあ、そろそろ夕飯の支度をするか。
We're going to have to adjust to that face. We're going to have to adjust to that face. But that's my guy. 3-year time skip is actually so good. Are we at the orphanage?
さあ、夕飯だ。
みんな、席について。はーい。お腹すいた。おいしそう。うま
お前たち。
力也兄ちゃん、野球やろうよ。
ねえね
遊ぼう。
兄貴、
どうしたんだ。何かあったのか。
親父が撃たれた。
Can't go one single second without the drama. Let's go. Meanwhile, in Chinatown, Yokohama. Okay. First thoughts at the very beginning, just in the break time. Kiryu is built. That dude looks buff. He's been like buffing up more than he did in the previous games when we were beating the shit out of a whole entire city every second of the day. That's crazy. So we've gotten even beefier. I'm a big fan of the time skip because it allows things to grow. It allows space to, you know, distance yourself, because we had a 1 year gap in 1 and 2, which was pretty good. 3 years is great because Haruka gets to age up a bit, and I like that it seemingly communicates that Kiryu has maybe had quite a few years of just peacetime instead of, what is it this time every single Christmas? It's Christmas and trouble has come to Kamurocho. So that's amazing. I don't know who the boss is. So immediate drama. Chinatown, Yokohama.
Hey. はい。今変わります。会長、お電話です。
誰だ。
例の計画の件でといえばわかると。
堂島です。ええ、だからその件に関しては先日お断りしたはずじゃ。ええ、そうです。この件、登場会は一切手引かせてもらいます。だから断ると言ってるんだ。たとえ100億200億積まれても答えは同じだ。それじゃあ。
会長。
うん。
今の電話、例の沖縄の一件では。本当に断っていいのでしょうか。
どういう意味だ。
お言葉ですが、今本家は直系白鵬会の上がりでやっていけてる状態です。もしあの沖縄の一件、うちが引き受ければ、この先10年は食っていけるだけの金が本家になだれ込みます。ざっと見積もって1000億。いや、それ以上の金が。それに今、あの男に恩を売っておけば、後々政界との強いパイプが。
黙れ。そんなことは百も承知だ。だが、あの土地は奪えねえ。
4代目の剣ですか。
登場界は4代目に何度も救われてきた。その人から居場所を奪うことはできねえ。おい。
はい。
急いで本部へ戻ってくれ。
会長、会食のご予定はどうされるんですか。
キャンセルだ。それより今は沖縄の土地買収を勝手に進めるような連中が出ないよう組織を固める方が先決だ。
This is why time skips are so exciting. My boy has upgraded from puffer jacket to chairman. That's insane.
会長、
なんだ、
実は先ほど会長にお客様が。
誰だ。
それが
何。
本当です。どこからどう見てもご本人としか言いようがありません。
どこにいる。
今会長室にお通ししてあります。
分かった。
Every time there's a pause in the cinematic, I'm going to talk for a bit because I'd prefer to do that than talk over the cutscene, and I'm going to lose my train of thought otherwise, and I really want to share my thoughts and feelings. So I see it in his face now, but I didn't recognize him as Daigo because the faces are, we're not Kiwami'd right now. But I can see the resemblance now. I'm like, okay, I can see that. You never know. I love time skips for doing stuff like this because we weren't given much to go off at all with the finale of 2 because it cuts to credits and tries to fake you out and then has a bit of a moment at the end of the credits, and then that's it. So it's almost like, damn, almost a clean slate. So I love that they've distanced themselves enough to establish something that feels like very, very fresh, which is great because then that allows for the story to have a lot more freedom in background stuff instead of, yeah, you know what happened last week? Yeah, remember? You were there. So this is great. Daigo is now, I assume, the 6th chairman. I don't know when he became it, so we're going to find out, I suppose. But that's great. Dojima, once again, but it's Daigo, and he's the cool one, right? He's the cool one. No more puffer jacket, because, yeah, it was just, they're defusing bombs. Everyone's just standing around Kamurocho at the very end. What's going on? And then, here we are. So it's going to be great to see where all of the characters are. So Kiryu's been enjoying a bit of, like, I guess, retirement in that sense that he's earned a place. He's just chilling at the orphanage, but it seems like it's potentially in danger. And I like seeing that the Tojo clan is still around. It could have been anyone's guess, honestly, at the end of 2, that you're like, is this even going to be a thing anymore? They're like, yeah, this dissolved. No more money, no more people. Everyone died. But they're rebuilding slowly. I mean, if they've managed to have a chairman for 3 years, I think that's got to be a good sign, right? Considering their previous 2 chairmans was someone who took the job and immediately quit and then gave it to someone who they thought was a great judge character, but then turned out to be a secret Korean guy who had been harboring a over 2 decade long vengeance mission. And people knew that, but let it happen because they were hoping that he would not be evil. And then at the end, he kind of wasn't because the bomb was not even real, except for the fact that he was grandstanding for no reason. Oh my God, we can't talk about the Kiwami 2 finale, guys. We can't. It's a can of worms. The 4th and 5th chairman, they met really quick. So I guess I can be proud of Dojima. We can be proud of Daigo for holding it together. Who's in our office? What?
風間さん、あなた死んだはずじゃ。
驚かせましたか。
これは
今のあなたにとって大切なものです。
これは沖縄の土地の権利書だが、あの土地には4代目が。
知ってますよ。あなたにはあの桐生一馬がいる土地を奪うことはできない。だからあなたに代わって私たちが権利書を取ってきたんです。
どうしてそのことを。
今我々は東上界に沖縄の土地買収の件から降りてもらうわけにはいかないんです。
だが俺はあの沖縄の一件もう手を引くと決めたんだ。
あなたは登場界の6代目。3万人の構成員を養うにはそんなことは言ってらんないでしょう。
それでも俺が断ると言ったら。
それは困りましたね。
The boss has been shot. Dude, what the fuck? Why is Wesker here?
おじき、
中原は
今手術してます。
どうなんだ親父の容体は。くそ。
さきちゃん怖かったね。
サキ、お前は大丈夫だったのか？犯人は割れてんのか？
いいえ、お嬢と二人きりのところを襲われたんで。親父は腹に数発食らったみたいで。
どこかの組の会士か？
いいえ、多分土地買収の絡みです。事務所から例の土地の権利書がなくなってました。
何？
絶対玉城組の連中に決まってる。奴ら1年前のことで俺たちを逆恨みして。
いや、それがどうも違うみたいで。
ん？どうしたんだサキ？
誰ですか？
これはこいつが撃ったのか？
これって
兄貴、こいつ兄貴が知ってる人なんですか？
ああ、俺の死んだ親父、風間のおやっさんだ。
What are we doing? Ooh. Oh no, dude, immediately, what the fuck? Kazuma is alive. And he's got Wesker with him. And then he shot Daigo because he really wants the land deal to go through. What the hell? Okay, well, that's a story hook. That's a story hook. He died in my arms. Okay, that's all right. He had a tomato sauce ketchup packet in the chest, and it was a necessary cover-up, and he's going to explain. And there's got to be reasons that, for some reason, he would want this entire orphanage and Kiryu's little packet of retirement land to go up in flames. And Wesker is there. What? Chapter 1, New Beginnings. You're damn right. New Beginnings, same old fucking guys coming back from the dead. January 2007. Kamurocho. Okay, actually, this is so soon after 2.
今日立つのね。
ああ。
そう。私もお別れを言いに来たわ。
Wow, recreating the little, like, Kiwami 2, well, not Kiwami 2, the Yakuza 2 ending. I get to see, like, Yakuza 2 style character models. Kaoru looking a little bit different. Kiryu looking a little bit different. Haruka looking a little bit different. We're in the graveyard. All right, January 2007. We are bouncing around the timeline. Already they want to overload my brain. I refuse. tomato sauce packet fake death guy. God damn it. That is... We're going to have to wait until he explains his master plan, that he was actually planning his own death over the course of 26 years in an effort to counteract both the Xinguang Mafia and the unknown new force that will appear in this game and maybe another one 3 games down the line that he was also anticipating. Let's do it. We can get to that later, though. I assume you like to pay your respects to the people you've lost first. Yeah. It might be nice to stop for a second and reflect on everything that's happened. Oh man, could you imagine, and I really, I hope not, but it will be kind of hilarious if every single Yakuza game from this point on, from 2 onwards, will be like, I'm at the grave and I go, man, it's crazy what happened. And then it's like it's the reflection. It's like, man, what even happened? And then it just catches you up. So I feel like it's going to do that to me again. And it was only yesterday I was doing this in Kiwami 2. So it's fresh. We don't need to do it if it's going to do that. I'm going to have to get used to new menu, everything. This is going to be cool. It feels so weird. Like right now I'm looking at the stunt doubles for these characters, you know what I mean? But I'm not. I'm looking at the original of these characters, kind of, for the most part. Kiryu is stocky. He is a rectangle of a man. Done already? I thought you'd want to spend more time paying your respects to the people you've lost. Yeah. Idiot. Good point. Might be nice. Alright, hold on, I'm talking. Alright, can I talk with Haruka? Whoa, I am responsive. What is... Whoo! I am speed! Jesus. Okay, rush style is now my default walking speed because... Oh! Let's go. I'm fast. I'm fast at spinning, but then look at me, I'm a brick. I'm a brick. Anyway, paying respects. Terada, you were one of the leaders of a Kansai Yakuza conglomerate known as the Omi Alliance. That's not all he was. Despite working for our rivals, you owed Kazuma-san a huge debt, leading you to try and stop the Tojo clan's infighting over the missing 10 billion yen. After seeing the kindness and generosity in your heart, I decided to leave the Tojo clan in your hands. To protect the weakened Tojo from the Omi Alliance, you opted to call a truce with their leader, Jin Goda. But it was all part of a plot to take revenge for the Jingwang massacre from over 20 years earlier. Even so, you owed your life to Kazuma-san. That's why I chose to believe you when you asked me to trust you as you died, which is an insane request given what we were presented with at face value. Obviously now we're like, okay, sure, fake bomb, and you just love to be theatrical. But also, you want me to trust you right now when you're saying, Kiryu, you're gonna die! Because of you, Terada, I learned never to give up on people, even when things take a turn for the worst. That's a good lesson. I hope someday the Tojo clan becomes the kind of organization you always wanted it to be. Dead and buried. Until that day, watch over them, please. Okay, this reflection is good. It's just like a casual thing. It's not going to do flashbacks. Kyodai. Nishiki, as long as I can remember, you were my friend, my brother. We were both taken in by Kazuma-san at Sunflower Orphanage, then joined a Yakuza organization called the Dojima Family, led by Patriarch Sohei Dojima. But when Yumi got kidnapped, you murdered Dojima, and threw all our lives into turmoil. I decided to leave Yumi with you and spent 10 years in jail after taking the fall for the murder you committed. I sacrificed the world for you, yet Yumi's disappearance and your sister's illness led you down a path of despair. When I saw you again 10 years later, you were a changed man. All you cared about was becoming chairman of the Tojo clan. In the end, you and I fought over the 10 billion yen that had been stolen from the Tojo. Even still, you sacrificed yourself to save me. I wouldn't be standing here now if it wasn't for you. Rest in peace, Nishiki. You were a great friend right until the very end. Just, you know, not counting the times where you shot Kazuma and, you know, we were fighting and all that kind of stuff. But at the end there, it was good. There was a redemption there. You know, I think we saw eye to eye for a moment. I am so bummed. I mean, now I'm expecting him to be alive. He's going to come back and he's going to say, the bomb explosion, I have robot legs now and a robot stomach after all of that shrapnel. Ate up my insides, but I'm still here because so is Kazuma. But that's okay. Some deaths actually do remain in place. Terada has died twice now, so we'll see if he stays dead. Please. Please. And it's ironic because, you know, we have people come back and I'm like, I wish Nishiki didn't die because I feel like that character relationship and dynamic has so much potential. Not anymore, obviously. Yumi. I still think back to the time me, you, and Nishiki spent at Sunflower. We sure had some fun, huh? Even after Nishiki and I joined up with the Dojima family, we never stopped spending time with you. Serena, the bar where you worked, ended up our favorite hangout spot. The three of us were happy then. Looking back on it now, it almost feels like a dream. Then on that fateful day, Sohei Dojima kidnapped you, and you were to watch while Nishiki murdered him. The shock of it all caused you to lose your memory. Before you had regained it, you met a Diet member named Kyohei Jingu and conceived a child with him, Haruka. God, don't bring up Jingu right now. I don't even want to think about him. Once you recovered your memory and learned of Jingu's plan, you left Haruka at Sunflower and began working with Chairman Sarah and Kazuma-san to stop him. Yumi, there's so much I wish I had gotten the chance to say to you. I'm sure the same goes for Haruka. So, we'll be back to visit again. I promise. It should have been me and you and Haruka. What cemetery is this? Like, is this near the Tojo HQ? Is this just like a random public cemetery? Because I'm unsure, actually. I can't remember on the place of it, because if it's a Yakuza cemetery, if it's near the Tojo or something like that, I'm like, why is Yumi in here? But then it's maybe just like a public one. I mean, I'm just glad that they were able to keep these lots free, you know, for everyone else that potentially dies. If anyone else that's close to me dies, you know, Sayama, Haruka, you know, hope, cross my heart and hope not. If anyone else that I know, I'm going to have to renovate. I'm going to have to say, hey, you got any empty spaces back there? This is the collection of all of my dead friends. Relatives, lovers, entirely. Well, I can't fit anymore. It looks like it's full now. Also, this is just insane. How is he back in 2009? So we have a sketch to go off from that girl. Unbelievable. Kazuma-san, how could I repay you for everything you did for me? Even though you were a ranking Tojo officer, you devoted your life to Sunflower Orphanage and raised me and the other kids like we were your own flesh and blood. And when I got expelled from the clan and sentenced to 10 years in jail for the murder of Sohei Dojima, you were one of the only people who didn't abandon me. Then when I finally got out of prison, you used the Kazuma family to protect me from all the Tojo men who were out for my head. You even laid down your life to save Haruka. After your death, I took over as 4th chairman of the Tojo clan and managed to put a stop to the infighting. But I wanted to wash my hands of the Yakuza life, so I installed Terada as the 5th chairman. Like me, he owed you a massive debt. That wasn't the end of my involvement, though, as I came back into the fold to deal with the Xinguang Mafia's plot for revenge. You see, some Xinguang members you spared 20 years ago wanted revenge on the Dojima family for their downfall, but I managed to thwart their plans. And now, the Tojo is at a crossroads yet again. But I have someone in mind to take over, someone I trust to lead the clan back down the right path. Rest in peace, Kazuma-san. You deserve that much, and thank you for everything. It's cool that while the game is jumping into a 2009 time skip, we are getting a little bit more on like a Yakuza 2 epilogue, I guess, to explain some points that we're going to jump off from, like getting Daigo to be potentially the chairman and some other points like that, which is great because it does end rather abruptly. So I like a little bit of a continuation there, which feels good.
Ne.
Are you finished, Kiryu-san? Yeah, I've done all I need to do. Right, I guess you'll be leaving then. Yep, heading down to Okinawa tomorrow morning. You know, I never pegged you as the kind of guy to start an orphanage. It's been a dream of mine to take care of kids, though. Just like Kazuma-san did for me when I had nowhere to turn. A textbook Kazuma Kiryu response if I've ever heard one. But why Okinawa? There's a place there with ties to Sunflower. When their old manager died, they asked me if I knew anyone who might be able to lend a hand. And you decided that person should be you. It seems like the perfect opportunity. Aren't many opportunities for an ex-Yakuza out in the wild anyway. I hear Okinawa's beautiful, too. Yeah, and the orphanage is right down by the beach. You should come visit when you get the chance. I'd love that, but I doubt I'll be able to do that for a while. Why's that? Well, I'm actually leaving the country. Tomorrow. Where to? The US. They're starting a training program for a new branch of the Metropolitan Police, and they've asked me to be an instructor. Is it really that simple? You'd probably try to stop me if I said more. Might just be best to leave it at that. Right. Well, I can't say I'm not happy for you. It's good to see you following your heart. I thought you'd say that. And besides, I don't think you'd like it very much if I turned them down to stay with you. Ha, guess not. There's still a lot I want to accomplish as a police officer, Kiryu-san. Career goals, you know? And I think America's the best place for me to do that. You're probably right.
Kazuma?
So let's go our separate ways. For now. I'll come find you once I've done what I need to do, okay? Promise. It's a promise. Damn. She going to America.
結局あの二人はくっつかなかったか。まあ仕方ないでしょう。佐山君には警察官としての夢がありますからね。夢ね。ガス切れか。どうぞ。ああ、悪い。返さないで結構です。差し上げます。あ、一家じゃタバコは吸えませんから。一家だと？私は来月付で4課から1課へ戻ります。極道相手の4課じゃ吸えても、殺人事件を扱うエリートコースの1課じゃ吸えませんからね。
昇進したのか？よかったじゃないか。
いやいや、そういうわけでもありませんよ。
ん？
今回の東上会と近江連合の抗争。結局、警視庁も府警も後手に回り何もすることはできませんでした。それに加えて、倉橋課長と人言派の起こした警察内部の不祥事。警察としては大きな汚点を残す結果に。
じゃあなんで一課に戻るんだ？
口封じですよ。佐山君も私も今回の抗争事件に関わった人間は皆昇進。本人の希望部署に転属させることで不祥事をうやむやにするつもりなんでしょ
う。ああ、とはいえよかったじゃねえか。これでお前もまたエリートコースに戻れたわけだ。
まあそうなんですけど。
浮かねえ顔だな。
心配なんですよ。
何が？
今後のカムロ町が。警察は今後東上会や近江連合といった組織に対して一定の距離を取る方針です。今回の警察の失態を救ったのはある意味彼らでしたからね。
なるほどな。で、何が心配なんだ？
私はまだ極道を信じてません。もし東上会の跡目が桐生さんじゃないなら、またカムロ町は昔のような荒れた町に。 大丈夫だ。え？あいつはちゃんと考えてるよ。奴はケツの吹き方を知ってる。カムロ町を去る前にやることはやってくはずだ。
それじゃあそろそろ行く。
ええ。今日はカムロ町にでも行くの？
ああ。和樹や優也たちに一言挨拶しないとな。それにどうしても一人話をしておかないとならない奴がいるんだ。
登場会のことね。
ああ。このまま行けば大悟が登場界の6代目を継ぐ。だが大悟はまだ若い。組みまとめるだけの力が足りない。
登場会を支えられる人間、誰か当てはあるの？
俺と同じように昔からの登場界を知っている人間が一人な。
なるほどね。けど堂島大吾に彼を飼いならすだけの度量があるかしら。
あいつは誰にも飼いならされるような玉じゃねえよ。
真島五郎。要は彼が今の登場界に魅力を感じるか、それだけってことね。
そうだな。
彼のこと説得できるかしら。
やるしかねえんだ。だから俺は今日どうしても真島に会う。そして奴を説得する。
殴り合うような展開にならないといいわね。
まあそればっかりは分からんがな。
気をつけてね。
ああ、お前もな。じゃあ行ってくる。
バイバイ。
That's so sad that they can't be together. She's gone to the US. They could be a happy family. Kiryu doesn't get his happy family. He doesn't get it. She goes. Apparently she'll come back, but that's rough. I mean, maybe she'll come back by the time 2009 rocks around. So it's really interesting to compare this with Kiwami 2. Obviously, there's going to be like some changes and things that they shuffle around. Like, Date-san looks exactly the same. Like, his model upgrade for Kiwami is actually really, really good. Like, he's someone who's, I'm just like, they just copy-pasted him and gave him some more definition, I think. Same with his partner. Like, they both looked really, really good. And you can see, obviously, because Kiwami 2's ending is Date and Kiryu are just chatting it up. And they're talking about stuff. And they're like, man, Terada, he's such a good actor. And then he walks away as Sayama rocks up with the flowers. And then we just pan up. And it's like, whoosh, basically a big old to be continued in Yakuza 3. So it picking up like immediately in the graveyard to give us a little more story info. We'll have to see what happens with Kamurocho. But, Daigo's not strong enough. Let's get Majima to help him out. Majima's busy. He's building Kamurocho Hills. He's doing Majima construction. I'll be really curious to see how this encounter is gonna go.
おじさんとカムロ町を歩くのも今日が最後かもしれないんだね。
そんなことはないさ。またいつでも帰ってこられる。どうした？
今日は思いっきり遊びたい。おじさんと一緒に遊びたい。ダメ？
わかった。好きなだけ遊ぼう。な。
And we say, kid, just yesterday I was taking you golfing, and you were calling me crap and telling me not to like strain myself too hard. Yeah, just yesterday you were trying to drag me around both cities. But sure, I'll take you around. It's clearly been a while. In a childlike memory. Look at that hunchback. Oh my god, this is gonna be great. This is gonna be great. Look at these. Whoa. Look at these NPCs! Look at these NPCs! This is actually so exciting for me. Look how unique everyone looks. What the fuck? Wow. I've just gotten so used to Kiwami NPCs. Look at the Hunchback Man. Wow. This is great to look at. I'm just sitting here and looking at the people. Look at them. I've seen this same girl in the puffer jacket a few times, and every old man ever has a hunchback. This is so exciting. You just really get used to seeing the same NPCs that obviously in like 3 seconds, I'm going to get used to seeing all of these NPCs because we've probably seen them all by now. Just by sitting here and going, holy shit! I'm so happy to see it though, because we've gotten so used to Kiwami character models. This is our first time playing like in original Kamurocho. Like before Zero's version of it, Kiwami's version of it, and then Dragon Engine is another fresh, exciting Kamurocho, you know. We get to see another version of it, one that was more fitting for the time that it came out in, I suppose, which is just so cool to get surprised by. I'm intrigued by what we're going to be doing here in terms of going to go visit Majima. I assume we're going to the construction site for Kamurocho Hills. I had another point that I wanted to make, and it's like annoying that it slipped my mind. This is why I tend to like, we just make a little pause in between cutscenes so I can like address stuff. It was in regards to the orphanage. At first I was like, with Sunflower, I was like thinking that maybe that was where we were at the beginning. I was like, he's gone to Sunflower. But then I'm like, oh, the beach. Okay, we've gone to Okinawa. So that makes sense. So we're somewhere else. We're at another orphanage. We're at adjacent Sunflower. we're somewhere else instead. So that's where we've gone. At first I was thinking Sunflower, and that makes sense. We're going to go hang out with Haruka. But I guess we've picked her up and taken her elsewhere. But so many NPCs to look at in Kamurocho. Let's go see Uncle Kazuki and Uncle Yuya. They're on an uncle basis, which I think is crazy. But whatever you want, Haruka. How many uncles you want? Uncle Kazuki and Uncle Yuya. They're really like our only friends ever, huh? Right. They deserve a farewell after all they've done for us. Time to pay those two a visit. Stardust is just down the street. This is always the street that we start on. All right, let's get a feel for the place. Kamurocho, 2007 January. So, you know, really short after Kiwami 2. So it hasn't been a big jump. And then I assume it's going to go back into like 2009 soon or something. It seems as though we are kind of shoehorned into this bottom corner, but we can go to the theater square, we can go around the place. We have a Yukio bell, which stirs a feeling of sadness within me. So we'll put that on to get that feeling of sadness. Coin lockers, save point. Oh no. Oh no. Yep. Okay. Yep. Sure. Manual saving. Manual saving. We have an upgrades menu. Soul, tech, body, and heat. Okay. Email. Profiles. Oh, cool. We have a family tree. Sayama is Kiryu's mother, and Date is Kiryu's father. Cool family tree. And people of Kamurocho, Date-san, a former detective with Investigations Division 1 of the Kamurocho Police. All right, this is good. I like this. I like this. We've got some very low quality PNG renders of the characters. Very good. Has left for the United States to pursue her dream. The former 4th chairman of the Tojo clan, a legendary Yakuza known around Japan as the Dragon of Dojima, due to the massive dragon tattoo on his back, paid his respects for the departed and bid Karu Sayama farewell after his feud with Ryuji Goda. in the Omi Alliance, currently in Kamurocho with his adopted daughter to see everyone one last time before he and Haruka leave for Okinawa. Father and daughter is very cute. The daughter of Kiryu's one true love, Yumi Sawamura, taken in by Kiryu after the death of her mother. The two of them are in Kamurocho. One last time. Sub-stories. I won't look at the stuff just in case. Okay. Confirmed that I can no longer save in my menu, which is a bit of a bummer. How many hunchbacks you want? There's so many people that just... I love this. There's so many people. And they don't do the thing that they do where they just like turn around and they go, this is awkward. Oh. No at all. Turns out the commotion a while ago was part of a struggle for control over a major Yakuza clan that started when its leader was assassinated. Yep. That ain't what I heard. I thought some Yakuza from Osaka were trying to take over Kamurocho and it turned into a full-scale war. Yeah. You're both wrong. They're trying to keep it under wraps, but it was actually a terrorist attack by an organized crime group from overseas. You serious? This is bigger than I thought. Oh, man. The footstep noises are actually so loud. Like, I love it, because listen to how silent everyone else is walking. And now listen to me. Yes, I am Brick. I am a big rectangle and my footsteps will be heard throughout Tokyo. That is so ridiculous. Alright. Move out of my way, people. NPCs of Yakuza. Oh my god, Coffee Boss. Suntory. We're gonna have some very similar branding, honestly. Ah, the convenient traffic cones that have blocked my way into Stardust. He looks so different. I mean, he's got the same face, but I didn't expect him to be... This is the first time I've seen him in a different outfit. This is great. So, what's with the getup? No, just getting my clean on. Those Goryu punks tore up the place real bad. Everyone's really been pitching in, though. So they're doing all the work while you smoke? What? You got it all wrong, Haruka-chan. I was just taking a little breather. By the way, how are you feeling? What, me? Better than ever, man. It'll take more than a few punches to put a dent in old Yuya. Ugh, hurts to laugh. If that's better than ever, I don't want to see what you hurt looks like. Oh, and how's Kazuki doing? Still over with the doc. Sounds like it's still going to be a while till he can come home, but he's doing good. Glad to hear it. By the way, Yuya, we're actually here to say goodbye. Huh? What do you mean goodbye? I'm moving to Okinawa. Gonna be taking over an orphanage down there. And you're going too, Haruka-chan? Mm-hmm. The place actually has pretty close ties to Sunflower too. After what Haruka and I have been through, I think it'll feel good looking after some kids myself. Well, that's outright charitable of you, man. But I gotta say, it's gonna be lonely around here without you. Yeah, it's not like we're gonna be that far. We can still see each other, you know. You could even come visit us sometime. You know, that ain't such a bad idea. I'll ask Kazuki-san about taking the team down there for our next vacation. Ha, sounds like a plan. Speaking of, I'm actually thinking to go see Kazuki now. Oh yeah? Sure, he'll be happy to see you. I hope so. Anyway, Yuya, take care of this place while Kazuki's out of commission, okay? I'll do what I can. Well, Kiryu-san, I guess this is it. Good luck down there. Oh, and you too, Haruka-chan. Bye, Uncle Yuya. Don't forget to come visit. So something that I love about this is in Kiwami 2, I made the joke because it was like Kazuki was gone. Like it was just like that stuff happened and then we just weren't even thinking about it. No one was bringing him up. Oh, I wonder if he's okay after, you know, those Korean dudes busted in asking if it was Kang, and then we ran out, and then, yeah. And then that came up like 2 seconds after, which was pretty funny. But I made the joke that I'm like, man, this is going to be one of those things where I'm going to have to wait till the next game to like talk with him, because like similar to the situation with the florist's son, just like continuing that storyline. Be like, we have to wait till the next game. And I wasn't wrong in the way that the game starts off with literally, let's check in with them, which is so funny. So if we never checked in with Yuya and Kazuki again in 2, I would be pissing myself right now that I'm like, I can't believe it. They saved it for the next game. Kazuki and Yuya on the Stardust board. Oh, we're a little close, little intimate. Didn't expect that this would be the camera angle that we're at. No, I can't. I'll do what I can. Well, Kiryu-san, I guess this is it. Yeah, this is it, buddy. Seriously, this is it. Pampered celebrity. Hey, you there. Can I help you? Is it true that Kazuki-kun, the owner of Stardust, was shot? I heard he's in the hospital. I can't even eat. I've been so worried. I must have lost at least 30 kilograms since I've heard the news. So there's a rumor that Kazuki was shot. It's just a rumor. Oh, really? Phew. Then why hasn't he been at the club lately? You don't think he's been fired, do you? Not unless he fired himself. No? Then what happened? I'm freaking out. I tried to put your woes to rest, but unfortunately, it didn't work. Okay. Oji-san? Gotta hit up a, yeah, gotta hit up the old Public Park 3. I've had so many memories in Public Park 3. Like buying alcohol for that guy. And sneaking this kid in through the back here so he could buy an adult magazine. Kamurocho, I'm gonna miss you. We got up to so much together. Majima hiding in a giant traffic cone. Damn it, I twisted my ankle. Hey, you alright? You know, this wouldn't have happened if you didn't drink so much. I don't need a lecture, I need a doctor. Isn't there a clinic on the west end of Taihei Boulevard? Help me over there, will you? Yeah, alright. Yeah, the most popular clinic everywhere. Emoto Clinic. That explosion at Millennium Tower last year was crazy, wasn't it? I'm a sinister man. Didn't the Yakuza family have their office there or something? The Kazuma family, I think. I was told the place was blown sky high. Scary. And I heard their leader got out okay, though. And what's more, they still have an office there. Leave it to the Yakuza. That takes some serious balls. I wouldn't go back after something like that. The Yakuza ain't about to let themselves be intimidated. They can't afford to turn tail. Still, doesn't it seem like that building blows up every year? I wonder if it'll happen this year, too. Bro, if we get a Millennium Tower bombing in Yakuza 3 as well, and Kashiwagi-san just like stands there and face tanks it, god damn. I need to see more. I need more of Kashiwagi because we didn't get enough. He just kind of stood there and said, look how cool I am. And I'm like, yeah, we know. Now, show up a little bit more, bro. Okay, the coin lockers are in the exact same place. We're back to phone booths. We're going back to the Dark Ages. And the item box as well. Oh, saves at item boxes. I don't know if I have to, like, if there's going to be any, like, save. It doesn't have, like, a confirmed save on the screen. And in Yakuza 0, that was an issue, that it was, like, potentially a bug. I assume that it's going to be different in this one, though, because it's a different engine. But, you know, what can you do? We'll see how we go. Stardust on Tenkaichi Street is the top host club in Kamurocho. The cops are cracking down on clubs, bringing in customers off the street. Lots of places are having trouble staying out of the red, but Stardust is as popular as ever. Why's that? They've got a reputation for not overcharging, just letting their customers have fun, you know. Really, I think you can chalk it up to Kazuki and Yuya, the owner and the manager. They run an honest business. Even their hosts trust them. I see. But there's been a lot of trouble at Stardust lately. They don't pay protection money, so they get harassed by the local Yakuza pretty often. Still, I guess that's part of what makes the place so appealing. They don't make deals with those brutes. That's true. Whoa. Gelato. We can go in. Haruka, let's have a strawberry gelato. Welcome. Have you decided what you would like to order? No point eating now. I'm not even hungry. Oh, sorry, something came up. No, but what about Haruka? Kiryu, did you ask if Haruka was hungry? That girl eats an entire... Whoa, that's a... Whoa. We should get some gelato. What do you mean? That animation is crazy. Uncle Kaz, we should get some gelato. Yeah, that's crazy. Considering that I just walked in there and I said no, that's funny. She wants to go in there and I say no. You get hurt again. You sure know how to keep the duck busy. Nah, I'm just visiting someone today. Oh, the young man from the host club. He was hurt pretty badly, from what I hear. Then again, so are you, and just look at you now. You'd never know you once had a brush with death. Just what are you made of, huh? I owe it all to the doctor. Okay. Who's this guy when he's at home? Emoto Medical Clinic. This is where Uncle Kazuki is, right? Yep. Something up? Well, I was just thinking. Can we go have some fun after we see him? Of course, Haruka. Just a sec there, buddy. Can I help you? This town's no place to be bringing a little girl, old man. You get lost on your way to the fun fair. None of your business. Now back off, or I'll make you back off. Oh, I'm so scared. Dude, what's with this asshole? Guy's pissing me off. Sure, pal. We'll back off. If you hand over some cash. I mean, that girl of yours gets an allowance, yeah? How about sharing the wealth? Sorry, not happening. Just fork it over, man. You don't want to get your ass beat in front of your kid, do you? Hey. You even listening, you old fuck? Look, if you get lost now, I'll forget this ever happened. But if you stick around, you're gonna pay. Promise. Hey. You think you can take us, asshole? You're the only one who's gonna be paying today, man. Either in cash or in blood. Your choice. I'll get you some blood if you want, but it's not gonna be mine if you catch me. Ha! Good one! You're gonna regret this. We'll see about that. Let's go. Oh my god, it's my first... it's my first combat in, Yakuza. Alright, let's see. Street dogs! It's combat time! Let's fucking go! How does this game play? Let's see. Yakuza 3 Remastered Combat. Battle 1 Rush Combo. Rush. Rush Combo! I don't see a single block! It's a tutorial, so I'm gonna be obnoxious. Obviously, they're not blocking, it's a tutorial. They didn't block it. Good first impression. Press triangle during a rush combo to execute a powerful finishing blow. Bam! Bam! Oh my god. Oh my god, I feel so powerful. Oh my god, I feel so powerful. Hold on a second. Woo! Boom! Wow. I have like explosions coming out of my fists, dude. Wow. Oh! 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 Ooh! Damn, dude. Objects that have a red triangle can be grabbed just like enemies. We're very familiar with this, so we're all good. The blue gauge at the upper left of the screen is called the heat gauge. The gauge will fill up as you attack enemies. Once it's charged, You will enter heat mode and be surrounded by a blue aura. This mode comes with many advantages. It's the D-pad though, this is quite curious, or is it talking about the empty gauge at the bottom, I think? Attack to increase the heat gauge. Oh yeah, it is the bottom gauge, just like I'm used to. What's the D-pad? Wait. How do I recreate that? What did I just do? I like froze my leg in place. How did I do that? How did I do that? I like held down triangle. I don't know. That was weird. Okay. New combat theme too. Pretty sick. The first block of the game and it's mine. Dude! The sound effect of that uppercut is unreal. Alright, I'm glowing blue. During heat mode, you can use secret techniques. Heat action. Oh, yep. Okay. Alright. Nice, okay. New heat action just dropped. Oh, they brought that back. They brought back slamming into them. Yeah. Well, they didn't bring that back. What am I talking about? It was always there. You know what I mean. That wasn't in Kiwami 2. Alright. Basic battle tutorial. Okay. Yeah. Right. They were already dead. They're already dead. Rewind time and redo this fighting lesson? No, we're good. Yakuza 3 combat, baby. There was one block in that fight and it was me. Yeah, I feel punchy. I got rocket fists, dude. I'm like, doo, 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 doo. Like, I'll take it. Well, that enough? Shit. I'm sorry, man. We'll get out of your hair. No harm, no foul, yeah? I don't remember saying you could leave. Please don't kick our asses anymore, old man. You really don't know how to talk to your elders, huh? Am I gonna have to beat some manners into you? Wait, no! No more beating, please. Anything but more beating. Just please let us go. Maybe next time you remember your place. Yeah, of course. I'm going on the straight and narrow, promise. Fine. Get out of here. Oh, thank God, I mean, thank God, sir. Come on, boys, let's leg it. Kids these days. You alright, Haruka? Mm-hmm. Good. Now let's see your Uncle Kazuki. Okay. The combat tutorial. Incredible stuff. There he is. Our guy. Yeah, you're leaving Kamurocho. Yeah, now that everything's settled down. By the way, how's Kazuki doing? He'll be fine soon enough. Still some time till he'll be out on the street, but he's progressing nicely. Good to know. Did you drop in on the Tojo clan yet? Nope, and I'm not planning to. Daigo and Yayoi-san have enough on their plates already rebuilding the organization. Besides, the Tojo don't need me now that Daigo's in charge. Yeah, I wouldn't be so sure about that. It's alright. I left a letter for Daigo over with Kashiwagi-san. There's one thing I need, though. What's that? I need to see a certain someone before I leave Kamurocho for good. Majima. You gonna ask him to look after Daigo, huh? This guy. I don't feel like we know each other that well, but I guess this man has a pretty accurate read on me. Yeah. If we want all the other families to accept Daigo as their leader, we need a big man like Majima to come forward and do it first. Can't you just step in if anyone starts giving him trouble? Why does it have to be Majima? I'm out of the clan, that's why. Besides, what? It's not that long ago the Tojo wanted me dead. Even now I have my fair share of enemies in the clan. Meaning the Mad Dog's your only option. That's right. None of the patriarchs would dare mess with Majima, but if Daigo can show he's got him on a leash, the other families would have to follow suit. I get it. So, you gonna see him now? Yeah. Mind if I leave Haruka here while I'm out? What, the girl? Of course. No problem at all. Thanks, Emoto. Interesting. Hey, Kazuki. How you feeling?
Kiryu-san.
Oh, Kiryu-san. Did you come all the way here just to see me? The doc says it'll still be a while till I can go home, but I'm on the mend at least. Alright. You're looking pretty healthy. Thanks. Means a lot coming from you. Uncle Kazuki? We're actually here to say goodbye. Goodbye? Are you two going somewhere, Kiryu-san? Yep. Go Ryu and the Xingwang have been dealt with, and Daigo's come around to being the next chairman. My job here is done. We're moving to Okinawa. Okinawa, huh? That's pretty far. Yeah, that's kind of the point. Haruka and I are going to be running an orphanage down there. Wow. I can't say we won't miss you, Kiryu-san, but I'm sure you'll be great. Yuya said pretty much the same thing. Oh, he also said you'd come visit us. We have been looking for places to take the boys for some team building. Can't think of a better place than Okinawa. You'd better not forget. Don't worry, Haruka-chan. We'll visit you soon. Kiryu-san, thank you for everything. I owe you my life. Don't be ridiculous. If it wasn't for me and the Tojo clan, you never would have ended up like this in the first place. I hope you can forgive me.
Yeah.
Don't be like that, Kiryu-san. I can't imagine a Kamurocho without you. This town owes you and Kazuma-san more than you realize. So please, there's no need to apologize. If you say so. Thanks again, Kazuki. Of course, and take care of yourself, Kiryu-san. I will. Feel better soon, Uncle Kazuki. Thanks, Haruka-chan. Be good down in Okinawa, okay? I don't want to hear about you getting into any trouble. Okay. Bye. Are you going somewhere, Uncle Kaz? Yeah. I need to talk to Majima-san before we leave. Can I come? Sorry, but I need you to be a big girl and stay here, okay? Majima-san and I have some adult things to discuss. Oh. Well, are you going now? I thought we were going to spend some time together. Maybe a little more time wouldn't hurt. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Well, maybe a little more time. Yay! Where would you want to go? Yes, exactly. Yeah. Exactly. Exactly. This guy, right outside, Haruka says, hey, after we speak to Emoto, can we go have some fun? Can we go hang out? And we're like, yeah, absolutely. And we go, nah, actually, can you just stay here? We've got adult things. So I don't know if I have a hunger gauge, but Haruka wanted gelato. What do you want? Uncle Kaz, let's go in here. I'm starving. Okay, we're eating. See, let's eat. You want pork rice? Whoa, cool. Welcome. Have you decided what you would like to order? Uncle Kaz, can I get some pork rice? Haruka wants pork rice. Pork rice. Nothing for me, thanks. Thanks, Uncle Kaz. I was really craving this. How is it that Yakuza 3 has more interaction between Kiryu and Haruka ordering food than... I was walking around the city and I have to like guess which one that she wants if she doesn't end up telling me. Sometimes she tells me, and then there were other restaurants we went to where she asked for something and I'm like, what is it, kid? Everything on the menu? And there's no interaction until you're like finished ordering, you know? So this is great. Why is this an improvement over Kiwami 2? Ridiculous. Haruka was really craving this. Thanks. Oh my god, Haruka's trust. F! Hey, it wasn't an F last week. It hasn't been that long, Haruka. You don't trust me already? You don't trust your old man? We're back to F? What, because it's a new game? Come on. Haruka seems happy. Good old Haruka trust meter. So that is just gonna be a thing all the time. Alright. At the very least, we got to take Haruka out for some food. Like, goddamn. What else have we got that we could do? I feel pretty concerned about this giant thing here, because if this is bowling, it is Mac Ball. You bastards. You bastards. I can go bowling. Bowling's back. Bowling's back. Like it never left. So apparently bowling was introduced in Yakuza 2, but they did not bring it back for Kiwami 2 because they're assholes. But it's here, baby. Haruka, we're going bowling. I hope you like bowling, Haruka, because I do. Oh my god, I'm bowling. Hey, if we're leaving Kamurocho, if we're leaving and we're moving to Okinawa, I don't know if they got bowling alleys there. I need to have a bowl. Welcome, sir. Would you like to play today? Fuck yeah. Let's bowl with Haruka. Let's go. I'll play against my friend here. Very good, sir. That'll be 900 yen for 2 people. I'm playing? All right, take your time and enjoy. Oh, I will. Oh, I will. I will. Oh, it's just, yes, it's like a warm glove. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. Kiwami time. Yeah, terrible, Kiryu. Let me show you how it's done. Let me show you how it's done, bro. I'm gonna show you how it is done. I've had one game off of bowling, okay? We've had one game off, so we'll see how we go. But I don't get to change I don't get to change bowling balls, and it's a little bit different, but we'll see how we go. I can't customize my bowling ball. Oh man, you know, Kiryu, the aura that I would have gained. The aura that I would have gained, man. That's, oh god. It was so close, dude. Fuck, the bowling is different, man. The bowling, it feels different. I got 9. This is what happens when you take a game off bowling, alright? This is a game off bowling. Yeah, good work, kid. You literally almost did better than Kiryu on his demo bowl, so good work. Get a spare, come on. Make your papa proud. That's okay. That's okay. We can't win them all, kid. I remember my first bowl. Alright, redemption time. I was so close to a strike. I was so close to a goddamn strike. You gotta be kidding me. So close to a strike. Right down the middle, baby, because, oh, you gotta be fucking kidding. This is a cruel joke. This is a cruel joke. The gods of bowling have decided to look upon me, and they've said, Yakuza 3 bowling.
Yes.
They really said, you're gonna get 9 and 9 again. Your old tricks won't work here, pal. Come on, Haruka. Not being able to choose my own ball is throwing me off, clearly. I'm not able to choose my own ball, and it's ruined the whole arrangement. So close. It's like I come to the bowling alley, I'm like, someone's taken my ball, you know? Someone's taken that ball that I always come here for. What is this? Who did this? Oh man, this ain't me. This is not Kiryu when he's bowling. I mean, yes it is. This is Kiryu when he's fucking bowling! Yeah, I knew exactly what I was doing. I bet you thought that that was all part of the joke, but haha. In fact, that was exactly my plan. You guys just, you just need to watch and learn from the bowling master. From the bowling guy. Not quite a master anymore, I'm rusty. Like I said, we've had a game off. We've had a game off. It's different now, It's different. It's different.
Yes.
I'll end with 49. Don't worry, Haruka, you can get it. Crush it. Crush it. Get a strike, come on. Make me proud. Haruka, get a strike. Just simply get a strike. Oh, that's crazy. That's alright. You get one more turn. No, you don't. I win. Take that, Haruka. Please come again. Oh, I won't. I'm moving to the country. I'm gonna miss this place. Holding shiny heavy balls in my hand, throwing them down the lanes, getting strikes. Getting strikes. I'm gonna miss getting strikes. Haruka, I made friends with a chicken here once. You wouldn't understand. I hired that chicken for real estate. That's right, that was a chicken. And I used to work in real estate. And we stared at each other once and... You wouldn't get it, okay? I have a lot of history with this city. Let's go. It's too emotional. I'm thinking about that poor chicken. And I left it alone, in the cold. For 19 years. Let's get out of here. Let's go to the clinic. We got to do a bit of bowling. I feel like a weight has been lifted off of me. That I've been able to do that. Bowling is so back. Alright, now we'll go back into the clinic and then we're going to go see Majima. Bit of food, bit of bowling. Perfect. I'm going to Majima-san. Sorry, Haruka, it has to be now. Alright, just don't take too long, okay? Time to go talk to the boss man of Majima Construction. Meet up with Majima. I'm sure he's somewhere in town. Guess I'll have to track down someone from his family. From his family. Interesting, okay. Hey, Majima. Okay, same stuff. Whoa. Instead of it just being day or night, check this sunset out. Kamurocho looks great. I really like that skybox. That's cool. Hey, anyone know a guy about a guy, Majima?
Kiryu-san.
Business has really picked up since the Umi Alliance pulled out. I should be able to pay my debts now. That's good to hear. That old mess taught us a lot. We now know how we have to fight to protect our homes and businesses. We're going to bring Kamurocho back to the way it used to be. Just you wait. Okay, maybe I'll just go to the Millennium Tower. Oh. Well, look who it is. No way. Oh, you're the brats from before. What now? You think you're hot shit, huh? This is the guy, senpai. Oh, so you who beat up my tender little friend here, huh? You're in trouble now, old man. Our senpai here's in the Kazuma family. Yeah, that's right. The guys who own this damn town. Well, you shitting yourself yet? Look at this bitch. He's so scared he can't even talk. What's wrong? Can't cut your tongue? Way I hear it, you were acting real tough toward my pals here not too long ago. Well, guess what? I'm here to even the odds. You catch me? Oh, he said you catch me. That's my line. Well, look, man, I got a Kazuma family pin right here. They don't go handing these out on the street, I'm a big man. Now, if you don't want to meet my big fists, I might be able to find it in my heart to forgive you for a price. Where's that pin? I don't see nothing on that nerdy-ass sweater you got. The shit are you laughing at? A Kazuma family pin, huh? Funny. Back in my day, nobody dare brag about their loyalty without knowing who they were up against. That's how you get yourself killed, kid.
Nani?
Oh, yeah? Look, just do yourself a favor and run along now. I'm not interested in wasting any time with scum like you.
Nani?
You think you can boss Kazuma family boys around? We're gonna bash your fucking brains in. The first proper fight of Yakuza 3. Blocking. Oh my god, look, they've all got their jukes up. Let's just all stand here and block. Alright, it's not our first proper fight. It's still a tutorial. We're in another tutorial. Assume a fighting stance. Strafe around whichever enemy you're locked onto. Just aura farming. Press X once quickly. Quick step. Is that a quick step? Why? We're not even moving. Whee! We're not even moving. We're just like whoosh, doing that on the spot. We're not even covering any ground. What the fuck? This concludes the basic tutorial. All right. What? What do you mean, quick step? I don't know about that, bro. Yeah. Let's heat action it up. I don't know which heat actions I have. I don't know what I have. Let's find out what we have. Mash square a lot. Ooh. Yep. I'm familiar with that one. Hey, look, they blocked. They did a little bit of blocking. A little bit. Tiny bit of blocking happened. Just picked him up. That's so good. Oh, backbreaker! Oh, I've got level ups ready. Is he running away scared? Oh my god. Crush him. Crush him. Check the blood on my sleeve out. Let's go. Don't ask me to do that. What happened? I thought you were going to teach me a lesson. Shit, he's so strong. What the hell's going on over here? Someone causing trouble on our turf? Anarchy, help! This guy's gonna fucking wreck us. Oh. Looks like he already did, Hiroshi. He start shit with you? Yeah, he's got beef with Kazuma family or something. Look at his face. Hold your horses there. You're the one who started this, not me. Hey. Oh, shut up, you old bitch. Oh, well, if it ain't the fourth chairman. How you been? Huh? Oh. Don't harm me. Go on and introduce yourself, idiot. This man here is Kazuma Kiryu, Tojo Clan fourth chairman. Ah. But him? What? It's an honor to meet you, sir. You there. Your Kazuma family too? I can't believe the Kazuma family thing wasn't a lie. God damn. You guys have fallen far from the tree. Yes, sir. The name's Anarchy, but you can call me Anarchy. Oh, man. Because I know that Anarchy is like it's like a brother terminology as well, I think. So it's like a term of endearment. So that's what we were being called at the beginning of the game. This guy's name is Anarchy as well. We can call him Anarchy. I think I'll just stick to Anarchy. Anyway, do you know where I can find Majima-san? That's a good question. Since he left the Tojo clan to start Majima construction, it's been impossible to know where he might pop up. Though now that I think about it, he was actually scheduled for a meeting with the boss today. You might catch him over at the Kazuma family office, if you're lucky. Thanks, I'll go take a look. Oh, and, fourth chairman. Yeah? My boys didn't offend you, did they? Nah, it was nothing. They could use a little more education is all. That's so. Guess I'll have to beat some manners into them. Don't worry, I already did. Just keep an eye on them. Make sure they take the lesson they learned today to heart. I'll do that, sir. Thank you, sir. Well, I should get going. Goodbye, fourth chairman! Actual peak character interactions. Oh, that's so good. After earning a certain number of XP, I'll be able to upgrade my abilities. We know how that works. Upgrades. Upgrades. So, experience points. I can learn... Okay, wait. So, my stock is at 2. I can... Experience points. Okay. Kamaki cat-like reflexes. Swiftly return to your feet after being knocked down. Increases the maximum limit of health. Essence of finishing. Triangle near a downed enemy. We know we want that. Oh. I see. I see. I don't like that, but sure. I don't like how that feels, because I don't understand it. There's numbers on the screen. Alright, so that took 2,000 of my XP to level up. And now, okay. The Phoenix Spirits automatically fills up the heat gauge if your health is flashing red. Okay. So if I can't upgrade it fully, it just... okay. We'll figure it out as we go. I suppose that's upgrading. Awesome. I see a Majima construction helmet in the distance. That's my lead. Oh. Hat donning man. Oh, Kiryu-san. Ah, it is Nishida. Cool. It's Nishida, right? What are you up to? Oh, well, the boss had some business with Kashiwagi-san, so I came over with him, but once we got here, he just told me to go home. The problem is, if I really do up and leave, I totally get chewed out later, so I'm sticking around for now. Huh. I was actually heading over to see Majima-san myself. Is he still with Kashiwagi-san? Doubt it. The boss thinks meetings are the most boring shit in the world, so I doubt it lasted longer than half an hour. Then where is he now? On the roof, most likely, looking down on the city. He may not look it, but he's actually a big softie. I'm sure he's torn up about you leaving Kamurocho, Kiryu-san. And hey, don't tell the boss I said he's soft. I think he'd end up losing an eye. I think I'd end up losing an eye myself if he found out. I won't. Take care of yourself, Nishida. Same goes for you, Kiryu-san. Oh, before you go, the boss has been kind of catty lately. You might want to be careful. Who knows what'll set him off. You know what? Here, you should take this. Better safe than sorry, I always say. A Stamina X! And another Stamina X! Okay, great. We're gonna fight Majima on the Millennium Tower roof. Love it. He's feeling catty. Are we gonna miss out on a scene with Majima, Kashiwagi-san? Because he thinks meetings are boring? No! Oops. I thought that was gonna be a talk prompt with the security guard. Oh, it's changed to proper nighttime now, I think. Oh, finally. No more of these fucking bullshit signs that are blocking this escalator that I need to go into multiple times in the game. Thank God that they got rid of that. I can go in any escalator I want. Let's go. Oh, look at that. Millennium Tower rooftop. Man, feels like it was just yesterday that shit was going down here that was really confusing and strange. How you going there, pal?
そろそろカムロ町から消えるんか、桐生ちゃん。
ああ、だからあんたを探していた。
あ？どういうことや？
俺はな、兄さん。あんたに大悟を支えてほしいと思ってる。
His tattoos are higher definition than they were in Kiwami 2. Isn't that crazy? In Kiwami 2, his tattoos were so pixelated. I couldn't even make it out. And I remember laughing because I was like, God damn, the Jim Beam bottle is like detailed almost like to the fine print. Meanwhile, Majima's tattoos, 480p. What are you getting at, Kiryu-chan? I think I was pretty clear. You can't seriously want me going back to the Tojo. I do. Well, too bad. Ain't much point in it now. Clan's just not the barrel of monkeys it used to be. Listen, Majima-san. Daigo's taken over as 6th chairman, but he could end up in some trouble without a family of his own. Meaning you want my muscle backing him up. Please. Your family is the only thing that can save the Tojo clan now. Again. Again. We just did this. We just did the Majima please help the Tojo clan. Gonna have to pass. Majima-san. Come on, Kiryu-chan. You know what I'm like. Living life caged up like a damn shelter dog ain't my scene and you know it. See, this hits hard after Yakuza 0. This hits hard. But Kiryu doesn't know any of this backstory. He doesn't know any of this shit. But that's exactly what I'm doing. Giving up my freedom to keep my family afloat. But now you come marching up here asking me to babysit your little protege on top of that? Sorry, ain't gonna happen. Somehow I knew that's what you'd say. What? Majima-san, you want to be free, right? Yup. But instead, you're feeling trapped. Cooped up. Yup. Well then, this is the perfect chance for you to break out.
Huh?
Huh? The flying shit are you talking about? Once Daigo takes over, there'll be no shortage of people for you to fight. You can go wild like you've never gone before.
Oh?
How's that? You can be his enforcer. Anyone even thinks about betraying Daigo, you get full license to put him back in line. You saying what I think you're saying, Kiryu-chan? You bet. It's time Kamurocho sees what the Majima family can really do. So I'm not asking you to babysit, Majima-san. I'm asking you to let loose. Because the more ass you kick, the better off the Tojo clan and Daigo will be.
Mo, わかってるやろな。俺は強いやつが好きや。俺に命令できんのは強いやつだけや。
ああ。
俺を登場界に戻したかったら、俺に勝ってから命令せえや。
やっぱりそうきたか。
さあ、始めようか、桐生ちゃん。
Let's go!
こうやって向かい合うのも久々やな。せやけど、手加減はなしやで。
ああ。
行くで。
This is so good. Oh. Okay. Yeah. All right, this is so good. No, rush style. Rush style. Oh, dude. This is so good. I can't afford to lose this fight. The fate of Daigo and the entire Tojo clan hangs in the balance. Actual peak. You know what's so good, right? I was sick and tired of Majima in Kiwami because of Majima everywhere, because he's everywhere. And it was so much of it that I was like, man, this is, oh. And the final fights were good, you know, because they were proper fights right at the finale, but it was just so annoying at the end. And then this is good because I'm so hyped for this fight, and actually really keen, because in Kiwami 2, and assuming like Yakuza 2 as well, Majima is like so off the board, you know, like there isn't a fight. It's not Majima everywhere. He's in the story and has presence and is doing his own thing. And I really liked that because it was building it back up again. And then we have that moment at the end of Clan Creator where we shake hands. He's like, you left yourself wide open. He's like, I'm ready for a fight. So I love that, because now this fight feels like it's been some time and it's earned, instead of Majima everywhere all over again. So this is great. Let's beat his ass. Oh my god, breaker style. Yes. See, it feels good to see this shit again. Right? It feels good to see this shit again. So the D-pad, I think, is changing weapons, but I only have my fists. I only have my fists for me. He is a much better quick step than me. So far, he seems to be balancing. Blocks and punches. You know, we're getting some punches in at the same time that he's also doing some blocks, which is just normal fighting. So that's all right. It's all right. he says you're not allowed to pick me up. He says you're not allowed to pick me up. Actually, do I have any? I don't know if I've got any heat actions related to anything else. I think I've got triangle now if he's on the ground. Oh, we have feel the heat. Super finish. When nearing victory, you are able to perform a super finish. If your heat gauge isn't filled, rapidly press R2 instead of. Oh my god. Okay, we have options. Head press. All right. Rapidly press R2 instead of square, and then we get 3 options at the end. That's sick. How is that not the victory? What? How's that not the victory move, though? What the hell? That kind of ruins things. Dude, the blood on my hand is so good. Ooh, that punch was crazy. The blood on his chest and on my hand. Brutal.
Yeah. キレちゃんはごっついの
Big. Yeah, that fight felt really good, actually.
これでほんまにお別れやな。
ああ。
寂しくなるな、キリュウちゃん。
大悟のことを頼んだ。
ああ。ただ一つ気がかりなことがある。
なんだ。
もし6代目がおかしな方向に進んでも、俺には止めることはできへんで。
どういう意味だ。
大悟。いや6代目はあんたと同じで人を信じやすいところがある。変な連中に利用されなきゃええんやが。
大丈夫だ。大悟はそんなバカな男じゃない。そろそろ俺は行く。登場会のこと頼んだぞ。
えらいこと引き受けてしもうたな。しゃあない。真島五郎一応やってるやないか。はあ。 めんどくさ。せやけど桐生ちゃんとの約束やし、しゃあないな。
Let's see what actually happens with that, though. We'll see how that goes. How cool is that? Chapter 2, The Ryudo Encounter. He's going to be the enforcer, but he's going to be fucking crazy about it. 6 months later, summer 2007. Okay, we're not going back to 2009.
Oji-san, ご飯まだ？
今真剣なんだ。話しかけるな。
こらダメでしょ太一。
痛いよ姉ちゃん。
ご飯作ってる時は邪魔しちゃダメって言ったのに。ほら晩ご飯までみんなで遊んできなさい。
Kids, they grow up so fast.
Wow, カレーだ。
まだダメ。みんな揃ってからってルールでしょ。
はーい。わあ、カレーだ。
早く食べたい。集まったわね。あれ泉は？泉ちゃんどこだろう。
知らない。シロ、あんた今日学校から一緒に帰ってこなかった？
うん。帰ってきたけど。
ん？どうしたシロ？知らないのか？
知らない。
どこ行っちゃったんだろ
う。いいじゃん、先に食べちゃおうよ。
そうだよ、別に大丈夫だって。
おじさんどうする？
よし、探してこよう。お前たちは食べてていいぞ。
はーい、いただきます。
Find Izumi. Wow, alright. Change of pace. We've moved. Goodbye, Kamurocho. Hello, Hawaiian shirt. Where do you think Izumi-chan went? Hard to say for sure. I'll go take a look around outside. You check in the house. Haruka. Alright. I now have access to a hideout. Here you can save your game, item box, reminisce, and view your play stats. Furthermore, your health will recover. My health will recover. Okay. So 6 months, Haruka has had a growth spurt. We've moved to a hideout. Oh, look at that picture. We've moved to a hideout that, you know, makes a bit of sense to be in instead of Serena still having the lights on. Ah, okay. The memories is the cutscenes. Gotcha. I gotcha. I understand. Okay. Here we go. We're hanging out. It's beachy. It's relaxed. There's no lights and noise and light pollution. So it's, you know, it's not all green at night, you know. It's chill, it's orange, it's peaceful. I'm cooking. I'm making curry. And that is the first episode of Yakuza 3 for this playthrough. We're going to bring this episode to a close. Thank you so much for joining me for the beginning of another new adventure. I'm really keen to get through this one. Great first impression. I feel really happy right now. The spirits are raised. Well, obviously we got to early days. We got to see how we go in regards to more of the actual gameplay and the story developments. It feels like we're just casually glossing over the fact that apparently Kazuma-san is alive. So we'll develop on that. Well, actually, not yet, because that's 2009, so we're in the middle of 2007. We're jumping around a bit, but crazy. Really great opening for the game, I think. Like, giving you a 2009 story hook, going back and explaining some things in the post-Yakuza 2 events, and then transitioning us to this location. after an incredible scene with Majima. So I'm very pleased with this opening. I think it's quite strong. And then we will see what Chapter 2 has in store for us. Thank you so much for joining me for Episode 1 of Yakuza 3, and I will see you next time.